Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here. Hey, you remember that one time when I drafted a rogue deck that I thought was terrible and confidently predicted it would get no more than 2 wins, and I was just really excited to get the losses over with to start the next run, and then I ended up going 6-0 and having one of the best videos in the history of my channel? Yeah, that was great. So here we are. At this point, even if I lost the next 3 games, I would be totally satisfied with this run because I am just shocked that this deck did as well as it did. I guess the curve worked out okay. Having a few endgame cards and then a nice healthy mound all across 2, 3, 4 is maybe a good way to go. Let's see what happens in this one. Rocket Man the Paladin. Rocket Man, Rocket Man. If he's a rocket, he's also a man. Now, do we keep... I think we gotta keep Deadly Poison because this hand could be slow, and I'll keep the Cleric even though it might end up just being an overpriced 3-2 for 3. Alright. Pretty abysmal start here. I'd love to be the second player. Then I could have actually played something on turn 2. Oh, this is not good. He's got a turn 1 play. What is it? Yikes, that's rough. Oh god, this is really rough. Oh my god, that was a good top deck. Whew. Jeez. Now, what we could do is I could actually hold on to this backstab. This is very risky stuff. I could hold on to this backstab and then try to use SI Agent the following turn to get the combo off. I'm going to try it. This could be bad, but you know what? When you're behind, take risks. So it looks like I'm going to take a pretty large amount of damage up front, but this is what rogues do best. I do, in fact, get to clear his entire board and drop a 3-3 onto the table on turn 3. So while I haven't gone up any cards, I used a backstab and... Oh, I did go up a card. Yeah, I used a backstab and this to kill 2 mini-bots. So yes, I did go up 1 card. I've taken a little bit of a beating, but all in all, things are looking pretty good. Okay, now here, I could, of course, dagger and kill the Silverhand Recruit. Then I play a Voodoo Doctor. That's one option. Or I could just play a creature, and there's a couple of tempting options. The swords are tempting just because they're the biggest body. And then if I buff them with the Cleric, yeah, I think that's got to be the move, right? So we'll do this, and then play the Voodoo Doctor. I'm going to heal up the SI Agent so he doesn't die to Consecration, even though healing my face was tempting there. Now, if he plays a Yeti or Ascension, I can kill it with the Dancing Swords. I think I'm actually in pretty good shape here. Ah, Piloted Treader. Well, that's a pretty good response to the situation. Now, oh man, I got so many different options here. I could sap and go for the ultimate board control gambit. Or I could kill this thing. I could throw the 3-3 at it. Whatever he pops out should die to my 4-4. And then I can still make a Cobra and dagger up. I think that's probably the safest move, yeah. So unless I get very unlucky with this flip, we should be good. And we're totally fine. So we'll do this, and hit him in his fat face. Now that was a bit greedy. If I had used the 2-1 to kill the 2-2, this thing would have survived Consecration. Now if he consecrates, he kills 2 creatures and draws a card. So I took a bit of a chance there, in exchange for keeping more stuff on the board. What I'm hoping he does is play like a Sludge Belcher here. Then I can sap it, and then hit him for 8 damage, and start the beats for real.
Let me think.
What I'm hoping doesn't happen is Consecration. If he has a Truce of a Champion, that'd be annoying. Ah, fuck, he has Consecration. Well, I should have thrown that Voodoo Doctor at the 2-2. That could very well cost me the game. That's the kind of thing that can make or break games. Ouch. Alright, well, we're going to hit him in the face. Do this. Do that and remake the dagger. Shoot. Oh, wow. If I lose this game, it'll be entirely because I chose to kill that 2-2 with the Dancing Swords. If I had sapped a Shredder, maybe I would have been in better shape as well. So now this Cobra is permanently stealthed by the Master of Disguise, barring another Consecration. The Cobra should hang around here and kill whatever it wants to. Micro Machine. Alright, that'll die to Deadly Poison. Okay, that won't die to Deadly Poison anymore. Jesus, what is going on here? Friggin' Christ. So many Divine Shields today. Okay, so I could just sap this thing, dagger that, kill it with the 4-4, play the 3-3. Man, I don't like any of my options. Shoot. I want a deadly poison so I can get this guy out for cheap. But on the other hand, I don't even care about getting him out for cheap. I can play him and the cleric. I cannot play him sap and play the cleric, though. Do I really want to play a sap on a 2-drop just to get rid of a divine shield? That don't seem right.
Here we go.
Alright.
Here we go.
I'm gonna do this.
Blades ready.
And, yeah. We'll just throw that Cobra away in a rather unexciting fashion. Do I play the cleric or do I make the dagger back? Alright, let's play the cleric. And kind of buff up this thing against consecrations. No need to deadly poison here because the weapon only has 1 tick. Shoot! Ah, I was winning and then consecration happened that I was losing. I really didn't need to take that risk against consecration. Had I sapped the piloted treader, I would have been in way better shape. Just goes to show how fragile things are. Does he seriously have a Hammer of Wrath? No, he's got Blessing of Kings. Okay. Could be worse. Could be worse. We've got answers to the situation. So I can assassinate or sap. Well, sapping means he's going to get a divine shield back. So, yeah, we'll just do the simple thing here. Kill this. We'll assassinate this. And then hit him in his face. Pretty decent amount of damage. 8 damage. Now, I've got 11 damage here. It's not enough to kill him. He's got 4 cards. If he can kill this stuff off, I'm going to be in bad shape. But if he spends all of his mana playing a big minion, I've got the sap. I can hit him for 8, and then he is being threatened with death. So I want to see a Force Tank Max or a Sunwalker here. No! I can't interact with that. And that's just the worst. Oh, God. This is so much stuff. Shoot. I need Fan of Knives. Gotta have Fan of Knives right here. Fan of Knives or I'm screwed. Hut? Okay, could still get a Fan of Knives. Fan of Knives or I'm screwed. Hut? No, it's not good enough. Everything is going to be dead by the time I play the Stormwind Champion. Fuck. Okay, so I could kill off all of his recruits. Or I could leave the recruits be. Now, if I hit him in his face, what could he do? He could throw 3 recruits at this. I gotta do this. As much as I hate this, I'm gonna waste a tick of deadly poison to kill off all these damn recruits. Because I want to be able to play Stormwind Champion and have 2 minions on the table. That would just be the nicest thing. No, I'm only going to have 1 minion. Shit, he's going to kill this with the tiger. He's going to weapon to kill the cleric. Well, I got a 6/6, and I can throw back 1 minion into his hand. But that's all the tricks I've got. He might not kill this for fear of dying, but no, he's going for it. Fuck, no! Are you kidding me? Oh, God. So terrible. Just so... Yeah, I'm fucked now. There's nothing I can do. He's got a Bomb Lobber. I just have a Stormwind Champion. Sap doesn't really work very well. Alright, sprint. Problem is he's hitting me for 10 damage, but we gotta do the sprint here. I don't even know what I'm exactly hoping to see, but... It's gotta be seen. Alright, so this doesn't quite do anything, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna sap the panda to minimize the damage, hit him in his fat face, and we'll just pass the turn and see what happens. I'm in a lot of trouble because I know he's got Bomb Lobber. Fan of Knives plus this guy will at least kill his tiger. He's got a panda here, which is annoying because he doesn't really want to panda the tiger, unless he wants to panda the tiger and replay it and have stealth again to try to batter me down. Shoot, I could have 100% guaranteed won this game. He never really did anything super impressive, and if I just played around Consecration, I could have won this. Jesus Christ. Such a great start with that backstab, SI Agent Gambit, and then I just made one little misstep and never recovered. Fuck. Well, he's got 4 cards. Let's see what they are. Still got 2 chances to make it to 7, but like I said, if I was going to lose 3 games in a row, I can't really complain too much. It's been a hell of a ride. Okay, so Fan of Knives plus this doesn't quite kill that. Fan of Knives plus this plus the Bluegill Warrior will kill that. That might be what I have to go for. Hang on, can I win this turn? It's not likely, but let's check. 2, 4, 5 damage. No, can't do it. Alright, so let's do this. Always draw cards first. Remember, he has a bomb lobber, which definitely sucks.
Here we go.
If it's gonna hit you anyway, you might as well kill it. Okay, so he's got a bomb lobber. One of these things is dead. Basically, the bomb lobber kills these things all by itself. I've got a whole bunch of big minions, but I'm low on health, and he's got the play. That's the problem, is that he has the play. He's got a bomb lobber and a tiger. And another consecration. Fuck you! Fuck you. And your pony. Okay. He's threatening the kill now. Well, not quite the kill. The weapon's done. Almost the kill. And he's got a tiger in his hand. A very awkward hand here. I can only play one of my minions, so I got all of my endgame at the end, which sucks. Sucks a lot of dongs is what it does. Well, he's got a tiger back here and 2 other cards. I can only play 1 minion per turn. Sludge Belcher is very solid. I've already used my sap. So we're in deep doo-doo here, unless we can get something pretty spectacular, which we don't. Alright, do I play the Stormwind Champion? Might as well. So let's do this. And do I run into the Sludge Belcher? I'm actually going to lose the game. No matter what I do. Because he just throws both these guys at the Lord and the Tiger kills me. Well, we'll do this anyway. Now the 3/3 can kill my Lord of the Arena and the Tiger kills me off. Wow, well that was a classic example of poor play decisions costing you the game that you could have otherwise won. He sees that he has the kill, and I'm dead. I'm going to give him well played, because he did play pretty well, and I messed up. Shit on a frickin' stick. You know, if Fan of Knives had come up just a little bit earlier, and I could have killed off this muster for battle, and hit him in the face with those things, and not taken all that damage, maybe I could have made it. Ah, damn. That was sad. Well, got to put that thing behind us. Again, if I lose all 3 games and just end up at 6, this run has still been better than my wildest imagination. If I can win 1 more game and get to 7, that's terrific. So let's try that out. We got another rogue here. Magdalf, the rogue. Deadly Poison, again, should be kept, and I actually have the coin this time. Now, do you keep Deadly Poison and Backstab? Sure. Might as well hold out for the big plays. SI Agent could be really good. Turn 2 SI Agent with the coin is just a back-breaking thing to face, although my opponent is a rogue, so she's also, you know, in pretty good shape to just be able to kill the SI Agent off without too much harm, even if I manage to snag a 3/2 with it. Ah, she has a 2/3. Well, that sucks. So what do you do here? Do you just do that thing? No, that's dumb. I could just make a dagger and sit. Yeah, I'm going to make a dagger and sit. I don't see any particular reason to rush out with the Deadly Poison. I'll take the damage. And then next turn we can see where we're at. Maybe I can backstab this, dagger it, and then play SI Agent and deal 2 damage to something and kill it. Maybe I can also add a coin and Deadly Poison to the proceedings. So you're going to put on a preemptive Deadly Poison? She is. Okay. So that means my SI Agent is dead if I play him. Well, since the SI Agent is dead upon being played, why don't we just kill this thing off? What's the best way to kill it? I think Backstab Dagger's the best way, even though it limits my potential to combo the Agent. This allows me to save all of my mana and just play a Yeti. So the Yeti is difficult to kill. She could, of course, Backstab it or something and use the Deadly Poison, but it's better than playing something that was just going to guaranteed die. I hate this Deadly Poison because it does kill a lot of my stuff. She also has a Yeti. Well played. Now I can of course just run my Yeti in and dagger it to death, or I can sap. The problem with sap is, I mean, what am I doing with my 2 mana? I'm just hitting her in the face and redaggering? Seems a bit pointless. Let's just do this, this. And what I'm going to do is actually a little bit of a tech play here. I'm going to make a Wolf Rider and hit her in the face, because I want this Deadly Poison to be wasted a little bit. And there's 2 creatures now with 1 health each. Now, if she plays Fan of Knives, I'm just going to go sit in a corner and cry, but I gotta take some chances here. Wonder why she hits the Wolf Rider. Just, she must have a kill for the Yeti, otherwise she wouldn't have done it. Yeah, there's the Bomb Lobber again. God damn. Okay. Well, let's do the obvious thing here. Make our own Deadly Poison, kill this bitch off, and now Gotta wait and see what she's got for me. That deadly poison really hurt, but I can do a couple of things. I can play the Cobra and combo the agent, or I can play the Cobra and buff it with the cleric so it survives the deadly poison, or I can just play Boulder Fist Ogre. Sort of all depends on what she's got going on here. Okay, that'll die to my deadly poison. That won't, however. So that inclines me to play the SI agent this turn, even if it means having something die to deadly poison. So we'll kill this off. We'll play this. Yeah, I'm going to play this. The reason I'm going to play the Cobra is that if I played the Fairy Dragon to trigger the combo, it would just die to the Bandit. I don't really want that to happen. I don't want her to get a free kill with the Bandit here. God, Deadly Poison really wrecked me this game. This is actually a really annoying thing because it's sappable, but it stops me from playing my Ogre. And it's only a 4-drop. So if I could play the sap and the ogre, that'd be great, but I can't. So it's not as good. Shoot. Do I sap this thing at the expense of playing the ogre? Yeah, I think so. Hate doing it, but it's what I gotta do. So we'll kill this off. And I could play Master of Disguise, but that would only be then one more minion. So I'm gonna instead elect to play 2 minions. Alright, so I've got a 4-2, a 3-2, and a 3-2. A bit fragile, this team, this crew. And my health is a bit low. And she's got a lot of cards, so I'd give her the advantage here, even though she's even though she's behind on the board. Because there's a lot of things that can go very, very wrong very quickly this game, especially since I just spent the last of my removal. Is she just gonna remake her dagger? No, she's got something else, and that something else is. Hesitating, maybe it's not a very strong play. She's going to get a random 4-drop. It's a little bit odd because I think most 4-drops are worse than Senjin. So she got actually a little bit lucky it wasn't any worse than this. Alright, Betrayal. Well, I think I got to play the Ogre here. That's just a definite. This has to happen. Question is, do I play the Betrayal or the Dagger? If I betray, I can kill this guy. This thing doesn't quite die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small risk. We are going to dagger this thing to death. And then I will kill that thing off, hit her in the face, pass the turn. So holding out here that she doesn't have Assassinate for the Ogre. It's pretty much the one thing that would really do a good job. Also holding out that she doesn't have any sort of way to burn me down quickly. So I'd still say she's doing very well here. She has her own Ogre, which I can't really deal with very well. Just giving it cold blood. And there's nothing for me to use Betrayal against, so this thing will just take both of my cards out, unfortunately. And unless I get something good here. Stormwind Champion, that qualifies as good. It really does, because with the Stormwind Champion, what I can do is buff my own Ogre enough just to kill hers. Can I win? 11, 12? No, can't win. So we kill her Ogre. Get to keep the Fairy Dragon. My opponent appears to have stalled out. There were a couple of turns of playing that Senjin, which didn't quite seem to be working out well for her. Now, she couldn't kill the Ogre, except by very unconventional means, so there might not be an answer in her arsenal to a 6/6. Spiteful Smith is big. Another buff. A Shiv. Well, that's clever. So she gets a card and buffs up her weapon, so now she can kill my Fairy Dragon. Yeah. Does she have an answer for the Stormwind Champion? She does not. Okay. Very tense situation here. So I can hit her for 7 damage and threaten the kill. I can hit her for 7, Betrayal to kill the Mecha Warper, and hide my Stormwind Champion to try to win the game off outright. But the problem is she has 7 damage here and I'm at 4 health. So if she has an Eviscerate or no, Tinker's Oil wouldn't do it. But if she has an Eviscerate or can combo Tinker's Oil and it hits the Spiteful Smith, or just has like an Argent Commander, I would lose the game. I don't think I can afford that, so what I'm going to do instead is hedge my bets. One of my favorite things ever. We're going to Betrayal to kill that little guy. Then I will kill off the Spiteful Smith. We'll use the Master of Disguise to hide Mr. Stormwind. Put that there. and pass the turn. So now I'm still threatening lethal, but I also cleared out her board. I've got 2 5/5s and a 6/2. The 6/2 can't officially be touched. And if these two cards aren't great, then I get to make it to 7 wins. Sea Giant, unless she gives a taunt, makes no difference. She daggers the face, and looks like this is going to be a well played, right? Don't think any 1-mana card would do the job. Alright, we made it to 7 wins. Holy crap on a cracker. Definitely pleased with this run. Really, this is probably like the run I am happiest with of all the runs I've had since Goblins versus Gnomes. In fact, we'll be staying above 12,600, which is really cool. I've got 100 gold waiting for me in daily quests, so just like that, we're encroaching on 13,000. 7,000 away from the cap of 20,000. Not sure I'll ever get there, but I'm certainly going to try. Mediocritus, oh, that's great. I like that name. That's a good name. All right, we're first. We have a terrible opening hand, so Mediocritus here is currently giving me a little bit of PTSD flashbacks against the last Paladin we played. And the mulligan is bad, because without the coin, this guy is just a 3/3. This is just a 4/4. I've got 2 sort of overpriced creatures and nothing to do except dagger up. So maybe this guy will pass on turn 1. Hut, 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 hut. Pass, 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 pass. Oh, thank God. All right. Well, now, if you make, I could just please make a recruit. Make a recruit. Let me just kill it with my dagger and play a 3/3, and then maybe I can actually hold it. Oh my God, it's actually going to happen. Wow, he's got the coin and didn't have anything for turn 1 or turn 2. Okay, Dancing Swords is a really good top deck because it gives me something to do. Not only is it bigger than the SI Agent, but it also lets me hang on to the SI Agent with the hopes of maybe someday getting a combo off that guy. Now he could coin into a True Silver Champion. It'd be a really great play. It would kill this off, give him a card. Does he have Chili? No, he doesn't have it. Okay. Well, do we learn lessons from the past and just sap this thing? I think so. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to fucking do it. And then we're going to hit him in his fat face. And then remake the dagger. Did I really forget to... Whoops. I forgot to attack. Well, okay, I'm not going to waste a tick of the dagger. I will just... If I lose within that 1 health, then I just deserve to die. Alright, so there's Piloted Treader again. Alright, how do we deal with this? Alright, I guess that's a pretty good answer. So we'll hit it in the face. Hopefully it doesn't get Millhouse Mana Storm coming out of here. Got a 2/1. 2/1? I think we'll just do it this way. That way I can get an extra creature on the table and get some more damage on his face. Okay, like the last Paladin game, this one's looking good for now. It's got 8 cards. I'm safe from Consecration. Bomb Lubber. Why? Why every time a Bomb Lubber? Jesus. But I get lucky, though. I do get lucky that it didn't hit my 4/4, because not only does it mean that I get to keep my bigger creature on the table, but it means he didn't get a card, and the card could have been helpful. Now, I just want him to play something huge, and then I might win the game, because if he just plays something huge here, I can assassinate it and win. No! No, fuck you. Oh, did he actually get the Equality Consecrate combo? No, Iron Quality Rifleman combo. That's a hell of a thing. Alright, do I just throw that in? Do I let him keep a creature? Even though you're not supposed to let Paladins keep creatures? I could hide this with the Master of Disguise, but then what am I doing with the mana? I guess I'd play a Pine Size. Use the Pine Size to trade with that. I could also play a Demolisher and hide it. You know what? Don't let Paladins keep motherfucking creatures. Let's just live by the rule. Get a Stealth Demolisher. He's got 8 cards to my 5, but health-wise is a little bit precarious, especially if this thing can hit him a couple times. If he plays anything big, I assassinate, boom, and I'm in great shape. Are you goddamn kidding me? The number of Bomb Lobbers here has just reached ridiculous levels here. No! Oh! Okay, okay. That gives me options. Gives me options for how to deal with the situation. Okay. Okay, I don't think Sprint is the right move. I don't think it is. So we're going to hit that and give him a card. Play the Pine Size. Give the Pine Size the buff so not everything dies to Consecration. Dagger up, and I'll hang on to the dagger. I don't see any rush to hit him in the face. Okay, this is just like that other Paladin game where I've started out winning and then all of a sudden I started losing. Not because I took bad risks, thankfully, but just because he had good cards. 2 bomb lobbers will do that for you. And an equality. Alright, he has the Stormpike Commando, so the pain just keeps on goddamn coming. And a Panther. Alright. So, let's sprint. Okay, we've got the cards down pretty good. Giving him his other card. I'm not going to play the Cobra here because it would just die to the Panther, so we'll play the Fairy Dragon. Hit him in his fat face. Hit him in his fat face some more. Really regretting I missed that dagger attack last time, or that one time early on, because that could have been helpful. Does this guy just not want to play any big minions? Just one big minion. Just play a little Force Tank Max here. It'd go such a long way for you, buddy. There you go. There you go. That's the goddamn spirit, son. So, we're going to assassinate that. Jink. Hit him in his face. And I'm going to risk it. The reason I say risk it is there's a chance if he has a Outdoor Peacekeeper, this is going to be really bad. Because then it's a 1/6 with a terrible drawback. But I'm risking it because if it doesn't have that one thing, or a humility, I guess, I can just kill him. He heals up, so I'm not killing him. He plays that. And what else? Alright, he just played a bunch of crap. Well, I can hit him for 10, down to 8. It's not really enough to kill him. Stormwind Champion, huh? I mean, I can only play 1 minion, so unless I want a Fan of Knives, which I don't, I might as well just play this guy. So do I hit him for 12 and just let the cards fall as they may? Let's do it. Binkity, bonkity. So I'm threatening lethal, got some big minions. Obviously he could answer this with a variety of things, but I'm just gonna freaking go for it. Hopefully whatever he has that entails clearing the board ends up killing the Ventricle Mercenary so that I can at least play my stuff. Oh, I can see it, thank goodness. That could have been really bad, but luckily that time we held out versus the Bomb Lobber. Seriously, every single opponent so far has played at least 1 Bomb Lobber, and that last guy played 2. Jesus. And actually the one other guy panded his Bomb Lobber, so I've actually had Bomb Lobber played against me 5 times in 3 games. That's pretty ridiculous. Ah, wow. Alright, so we're up to 8 wins. I dare not comment on what my hopes and dreams are at this point. 8-1 is something I almost never see. We fought a lot of mages, some rogues, paladins, nice variety of things. Okay, not really a nice variety considering like 3 or 4 opponents for mages, but you get what I'm trying to say. Here goes. A mage! Wow, Misanthrope. It's a great name except when you change the E to a 3 for absolutely no goddamn fucking reason. Alright. Well, Fan of Knives I don't think is a good opening hand keeper because you just have no idea if it's actually going to be useful. But we'll keep the Wolf Rider for some removal. Backstab, of course. You'd have to be insane to mulligan that unless you have like 10 backstabs in the deck. Alright, Misanthrope 3. What you got for me here? Hopefully the answer is not a Mana Worm or anything with 3 health. Alright, here I think playing the Pine Size would be a bit foolish, so I'll just leave that alone. Hopefully she plays a 3/2 that can be backstabbed. Or better yet, nothing. That's great. I'll take that as well. High up. Now, the Pine Size isn't that helpful, because if I play the Wolf Rider for 2 mana, the extra 3rd mana gets wasted. Unless I want to coin sap or something weird, but that's probably not what's going to happen. Alright, she plays a secret. Well, my favorite thing to do with secrets is to just check them with the Wolf Rider, or I could use the Bluegill Warrior for the same purpose. Yeah, I mean, I might as well just do this. These cards both serve the same purpose, which is just to check for Mirror Entity. And in fact, why don't we make a dagger here and kill this thing? And then hit her in her fat face. So that now, on turn 4, she can, of course, ping this, but does she really want to do that? Probably not. For half of her mana doesn't seem that good. I'm also threatening to coin into a Boulder Fist Ogre on turn 4, which would be pretty nuts, but possible. Unless she's got a Flamethrower or a Frostbolt with those other 2 mana, that's gonna happen. She has the Frostbolt. Fuck! Damn it, that would have been so awesome. Asset Agent is not a very good card here, unfortunately. So I'll hit her in the face, and okay. She can ping this, and again, that would be taking her up a card, but I went up a card against that mirror entity, so I'm okay with going down a couple of cards here. And then I can still coin into a Boulder Fist Ogre. So I can coin into a Boulder Fist Ogre, or I could backstab SI Agent, coin Cobra. That seems a little bit more of a balanced approach, because mages, of course, are pretty much the best class in the game at dealing with a Boulder Fist Ogre. Now what we have is a pretty good situation here where I can play the Ogre next turn, and I've also got a little bit of a board, and this thing will kill just about anything. With the dagger, it'll kill almost anything, even like a Sunwalker. And if she plays a Sunwalker, I might even sap it. No, I wouldn't sap it. I would dagger, Cobra, and just Ogre. Force her to show me that she has the removal for it, because she might not have a Fireball or a Polymorph, as I like to say. Gotta keep asking your opponent questions, because if you do, they at some point might not have the answers. So she has 6 cards to my 5, soon to be 6. I've got a dagger, got the board. I'd say I have the lead right now. Got the Ogre and a sprint waiting for me. And a sap for some more tempo, which the card disadvantage is counteracted by the sprint, assuming I can get that sprint off at some point. Mana Worm. Alright, looks like she's going to play a spell here. Flame Cannon. Gets the Cobra. Although Cobra and this guy were pretty equivalently good at killing the Mana Worm, so I don't really care about that too much. Both the Cobra and this guy were going to kill the Mana Worm with 1 health left, so it's fine. What is she? She's a little bit spastic. Kind of surprised. Someone at 8 and 1 you'd think would be a little bit more confident with their plays. No, it's not like this is that complicated of a situation. Ah, Acolyte of Pain. Interesting. So what she's making me do is guess if I can dare to risk this or not. The guy hanging around. I'm going to kill it. The reason is that she can ping it herself and turn it into a sort of battery of cards. I don't really want to risk that. No reason to hit her in the face with a dagger. I'm probably not going to remake the dagger. If I'm lucky, I'll get to play sprint. So I'd like to be able to, that's what I'd like to do. Let's see if she has the Fireball or Polymorph to kill the Ogre. Also, wouldn't mind if she played something huge here like a War Golem, then I would sap that. Delay the sprint, sap it, play the Annoyatron, kill the Mana Worm and hit her for 6 and start to beat down. This is only going to take 4 turns to kill her, so she has to be a bit careful. She's hesitating, so I'm guessing she doesn't have the kill, or else she would have used it. I'd rather see Fireball than Polymorph here, because Fireball she'd have to ping it off to finish it. Polymorph she has the option of using the Mana Worm to kill the sheep, in which case she'd still have 3 mana left rather than just 1 for doing whatever else. I'd love to see her throw the Mana Worm at the SI Agent, that means she's not playing Polymorph. Or if she is, she's going to have to ping off the sheep. Oh, are you kidding me? That is just ridiculous. So she took a gamble. She figured I'm behind, got to take some risks, and that was the absolute right call. The gamble paid off. She gets to kill the Ogre. What? Oh, she's going to Flame Cannon. Okay, so she actually got to just freaking kill everything with the Bomb Whopper. God damn. Well, the Flame Cannon was going to work regardless, so I'm not that bothered by it. Okay. I'm just going to drop this guy as a 6/6 or 7, even though that's not great. It kills the 3/3. Puts a threat out here. She went through some unusual measures to clear my board last time, so I'm guessing she doesn't have conditional removal or conventional removal for this. So if all this does is kill a Bomb Lobber and maybe one other minion, it's a 2-for-1, that's fine. I'm just buying time here until I can play a sprint under comfortable circumstances. Okay. Does she have like a Stormpike Commando or something? Matter Bomber. Alright, this will take a bit of luck not to lose my Stormwind Champion. And, of course, I lose my Stormwind Champion. Well, can't get lucky all the time. Sadly, do I want to sap this? It doesn't seem like that's a really good sap target. Ah, jeez. Do I want to sap the Matter Bomber? I don't think that actually works out in my favor when, she has no minions on the table. Shoot! I might lose this now. It's starting to slip a little bit. She dealt with my Ogre, she dealt with my Stormwind Champion, both in extremely convincing fashions. And, now I've just got to rely on Sprint to get me back, but I can't play a Sprint if I'm just empty on the board and she has a minion out. So I'm hoping that something sticks here. At least the Annoyatron, because the Mad Bomber can kill the Dread Corsair. But then it's got 1 health left. I can dagger that to death. I got plenty of health, so I can finish it off with the dagger. That's fine. She pings the Tron and then uses the Matter Bomber to kill the Tron. At least I have a 3/3. I just want something to stick around here. I'd love to see her play a huge minion, and then I can sap it, and then feel comfortable playing the Sprint. Well, it's not exactly what I was hoping for, because there's still a 2/3 out here. But if she's going to kill the Annoyatron with this guy to be greedy, that might be the opening that I need, because then I can sap the Fen Creeper, kill the 2/3, and then play Sprint anyway. Ah, she screws up. Alright, well, this is the kind of opening I needed. So now we Sprint, always draw cards first, because you never know what's going to happen. Betrayal. If I could have damaged this somehow, and then Betrayal would have been very effective. But as it is, I don't think Betrayal works very much. I can kill the Berserker, and that's it. So we'll sap the Fen Creeper. And do I kill the Berserker or the... this is actually interesting. I can kill the Matter Bomber or I can kill the Berserker. If I kill the Berserker, she can just ping this off and leave her with a 5/3. But I'm going to do this, and the reason is I know that I can actually kill this 5/3 because she's almost certainly going to replay that Fen Creeper, and then I can Betrayal on the Fen Creeper to kill the Matter Bomber. Okay, it's a tense game. She's got a Fen Creeper and 3 other cards. She's got the play here with 8 mana after pinging this thing off. I can play Lord of the Arena next turn and Betrayal. Assuming she has a Fen Creeper, I can kill this, and Lord of the Arena is good against Fen Creeper because it kills the Fen Creeper with a hit point, with 2 hit points to spare, so the ping doesn't finish it off. She's already used a Frostbolt, 2 Flamethrowers, a Matter Bomber, and a Bomb Lobber. So that's a fair amount of removal. She demonstrated a lack of Fireball or Polymorph, so if she doesn't top deck those, I'm safe from that. There's a chance here. There's definitely a chance. Let's see what she's got. A secret. That could really screw me up because if I combo the SI Agent by playing Lord of the Arena, then that means she's going to get a Lord of the Arena, which is obviously not good. But hang on a minute. Where does Mirror Entity spawn? Oh god, it spawns over here, right? Oh, I really hope I'm right. Really hope I'm right, because if it spawns over here, then I can cast Betrayal on the Matter Bomber. It'll kill Lord, damages down to 1 health. And then I'm a mana shy of being able to play this, but I can dagger this thing to death. Of course, then the Matter Bomber himself lives, but I've got a Lord of the Arena to trade it with. Okay, is that the best play? I could Betrayal on the Elemental to kill that, obviously. I'm going to try this. I think... Well, hang on a minute. Why do I need this? This will also trade with the Matter Bomber, so I could play the Chillwind Yeti. It spawns over here. Betrayal, kills the Yeti, does damage to that, dagger that. Ah, and then the SI Agent doesn't quite kill this. Shucks a daisy. Shucks a daisy do. Chillwind Yeti. I could check for Mirror Entity with this. Oh, man. I'm not sure I'm making the right play here, but let's see. The Mirror Entity does come up over there, so we do Betrayal like so. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do that. And that. Pass the turn. So did I make the right move there? I have no idea. She can ping this off, trade the Matter Bomber for my Yeti. Then she has 3 cards. Oh, she has a Flame Strike. Well, that sucks. That certainly sucks. Well, anyway, the Lord of the Arena is a more valuable creature, and it would have died to Flame Strike as well. So that's lame, but it could be worse. This Matter Bomber is just a pain in my side. Now she can kill my Lord of the Arena with the Matter Bomber, and I have this guy left, which is just a 2/3. I get to play then a 7/6, but I've already sprinted, and I've already used Stormwind Champion and Boulder Fist Ogre. I'm pretty much out of steam, and she's still got 3 cards. Unless these cards are really bad, unless she has run out of steam harder than I have, I'm toast. Because she has 10 mana and 3 cards. I'm responding with a 7/6 that she can kill pretty easily if these cards are any good at all. Even like a pair of 3/2s will just deal with it. And then I lose. So I might lose this game here. I would say now she has the advantage. God, people have been really good with the removal in these games. Fucking mad. Bomb lobber. Man, if this thing had just missed my Stormwind Champion, though, which again, the odds of that were small. It only had to hit the Stormwind Champion twice out of 6. But if it had missed the Stormwind Champion, I would have won this game easily, because I would have just killed this with the Stormwind Champion. Piece of cake. Alright, she gets another secret. Micro Machine's not that great here. But if this is a mirror entity, I'm in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Actually, this Fen Creeper is really solid because it stops me from killing Micro Machine. Well, we gotta check for it. It's a mirror entity. Fuck. I really needed it to not be that. She's got 10, 13, 14 damage, and then I'm dead, or she can just throw these things at my guy and keep her guy, or she can trade her guy. Ah, yeah, she wins. She can just trade the Ventrico for mine, use the Fen Creeper to kill the Mech Warper, then this thing goes out of control and just kills me in a few turns. I'm going to draw one more card and concede. Fuck, that was annoying. I hate losing to people with idiotic names, but that definitely happened here with Misanthrope 3. Shoot. Could I have won that? Could I have played any differently at all? I don't know. There were some interesting choices in this game, but I don't think any play differences like I made were gonna win it. Maybe some drafting choices could have been different, but I think with the order of the cards and the cards I had, nothing I could do. She had too much removal. And then when she needed just a little bit of luck with that Matter Bomber, she got it. Alright, she chooses to go all for the face, which makes sense. So there's pretty much no way for me to clear her board, and there's no way for me to kill her. So that was the right play. Do I have any surprises up my sleeve? I don't, so always go out in style. And that sucks. So we lost one game in this video that I could have played differently and won. Lost this last game where there was nothing I could do. And then we won 2 games. Pretty well. I think, considering how many mages I had and how strong mages had in the arena, the fact that I've made it to 8-2 with that many mages is doubly impressive. I'm gonna give myself a lot of credit for this run. I think I did a good job drafting the deck. Even though I thought it was bad, I think I did a good job. Alright, we got time for one more game. I predict Shaman to wrap things up. Anything but another mage, god freaking damn it. I'm eating some good luck peanuts here. Okay, pint size. If she lives, playing one of these would be great on turn 3, but odds of that are small, so I'm gonna mulligan one of them. So I could go all out here and coin the pine size, because if it lives, then I can play Dancing Swords next turn. She would need to not have a Frostbolt and not have a Flamethrower. I'm gonna go for it, cause I'm crazy. Peanuts. Delicious. No. Oh, thank God. Whew, that would have been a bitch. Okay, so we can play this and buff the Pine Size, but that makes no difference to anything, so let's just play the Dancing Swords. Pine Size, you've done your job. Oh, the Mad Bomber. And now we got a Dancing Swords. Now she can, of course, use Frostbolt or Polymorph, or Flamethrower to kill that. Luckily, it doesn't have those. It's looking pretty good. The buff here is pretty wasted, but it's just a creature I get to play, and it costs the most mana. What is with the Piloted Treaders today? Seriously. Alright, I'll kill the first one.
Forward.
See what she gets. She got a 4-1. Aha! Well, it's a good thing I waited then, so I get to kill that off. Let's go play a card. Good thing I waited. Alright, that went well. She has 5 cards to my 6. She does get back a card with the swords. But, and also I don't have a good play on turn 5. I can only play 1 creature. She's hoping 2 of the missiles hit the same target. Well, they all hit the same target, which is actually better because now she doesn't have to ping it. Okay, so I got a bit of a good luck. She got a bit of good luck. I think we're gonna call it even here. Let's kill off Mr. Bitey. And what I'm gonna do here is actually a bit of a tech maneuver. I'm gonna hit that and give it stealth, so that way I can try to trade the Mech Warper in for the 2/2 without losing it to any possible pings. She has an ogre. Well, I regret not playing the Cobra for sure now. But what we'll do is we'll just play our own ogre and think. Do I want to run this master in there? I think I just want to run the master in and keep this guy hidden for now. I can trade him into her ogre if needed, or I can play a Fan of Knives next turn, just depending. She might not even run her ogre into my ogre, which she doesn't. This ogre is just a serious problem. And she's going for the face, so it looks like she's got some serious burn here. Okay, sap is a nice draw, so we'll sap. And think. Do I play the Cobra? Yeah, I'm going to play the Cobra. I hate doing this, but even though I lose to Flame Strike, I gotta go for it here. It's a bit too perilous of a situation. I'm going to hit her in the face just in case she does have the Flame Strike. I don't care if she pings this at this point. It's weird, I had games in the last video that I thought for sure I'd lose and I won, and then this game, this run, everything's I thought I would be winning and then I end up losing. Luckily though, here she doesn't actually have the Flame Strike, so that's nice. She has her own Cobra. Okay, SA Agent is an astoundingly good top deck. So now we get to play this, kill the ooze, hit her in the face. Okay, so she has 5 cards. One of them is an ogre, which I can assassinate. 4 other cards that seem, 3 of which are not Flame Strike. As long as this is also not Flame Strike, I'm in good shape. Just gonna fireball my face, going for the kill. Alright, makes sense. Smart play. She seems to have the burn, so she's right to go for it. Do I Fan of Knives her just to draw some cards, hoping to draw into some good stuff? Wasting the Fan of Knives potential? What could I really want? I don't know. That's not bad, but I can't play it. So here goes nothing. If she has a Pyroblast, she'll win. She very well might have it. If she doesn't have a Pyroblast, can I kill her? What have we got? 3, 6, 8, 9. Plus 4 is 13. I've got only 14 damage. She fucking has the Pyroblast. And that's the end of the run. Well, didn't play the Cobra when I had the chance. She then played an Ogre. And if I had played the Cobra, she could have run her 2/2 into the Cobra and pinged it, but then she wouldn't have played the Ogre. That might have given me the leverage I needed to win. She was holding on to a Pyroblast, which was a dead card. She wasn't killing me with it. Ah, wow. Might have been able to win that game. Tough games there, but all in all a good run. Shitty reward for 8 wins. Just 40 dust and 180 gold, but I'll take it. And let's take a look at the pack before we end this video. I'm not going to start the new run because we're already over time. Ooh, a golden Coghammer. And 2 other rares. Oh, that's nice. I have 1 Coghammer, which I actually just crafted today for a Paladin deck. I was trying to desperately to find a Paladin deck that doesn't suck, and I found a pretty good one from Force's channel that I enjoyed. So I crafted a regular Coghammer. Now we have a golden one to make 2. I kind of wish I hadn't crafted this, though, because if I hadn't crafted it, you know, I would have just saved 400 dust. Anyway, that's that. Our next run will be Paladin, Druid, or Mage. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, everybody.